So you're thinking about moving to Sarasota and you want to know if the Sarasota Keys may be the right destination for you? Well, let's talk about it. I'm going to take you on a map tour of all of the keys, where they are in relationship to each other, how they're the same, how they're different, and again, very technology forward. Let's see how I do with this. So welcome to the map tour of the Sarasota Keys. So the Keys are the barrier islands that run next to our mainland. That's why they're called Keys, right? And we're going to focus on a handful of them where most of our population lives when they live on the Keys. So if you watched our map tour video of downtown Sarasota, we were right here in this area. This cluster of these first three keys are really close to downtown Sarasota, really easy to access. So you'll come right over the John Ringling Bridge, which is stunning, by the way. And the first key you'll encounter is Bird Key. So this is Bird Key. You drive a little bit more and you'll hit up St. Armands Key, which is right here. And then St. Armands Key connects to Lido Key. So we've got a cluster of three keys that are really close to downtown Sarasota. They are all really easy to get to. They're really easy to get from one to the other. They're actually all very walkable from one to the other. So great little cluster of Bird Key, St. Armands Key, and Lido Key. So St. Armands Key is one of my favorite spots to go. We drove over the John Ringling Bridge and came all the way down through here. And then this section is St. Armands Key. It's a little bit like a big oval, right? When you come down here, this is John Ringling Drive, and that runs through the entire key. And then it intersects right here with the Boulevard of the Presidents. This is a really big, fun traffic circle right here. And this traffic circle will have you driving around to this central heart of St. Armands Key. In the heart of St. Armands is where all of the shopping, restaurants, stores, all of the boutiques, some of the businesses live right in this area, which is in the heart of St. Armands Key. Now you may be wondering, well, where do people live on St. Armands? The exterior parts, these are all residential homes out in this area. There's really little great clusters of neighborhoods. One of my favorite things about real estate on St. Armands is all of the homes don't look the same. They were built at different times. Some have been knocked down and rebuilt. These waterfront homes are just spectacular. These look right out at Sarasota Bay. These look at this canal, which is over here. So St. Armands Key has a really fun, it's a little bit of like you're visiting Florida. You feel like you're on vacation. You could spend an entire day just on St. Armands. Got a great Florida vibe to it. So in order to get to St. Armands Key, we actually drove right past Bird Key, which is this area right here. So Bird Key is an entirely residential neighborhood. It's an entire key made up of homes. It's really exclusive and it's right off of the John Ringling Bridge. And then the main thoroughfare that goes through this is called Bird Key Drive. So it'll take you right down and through the entire key. Right here is really cool. It's called the Bird Key Yacht Club. So you can have your own boat there. There actually is a Freedom Boat Club boat rental. So if you're part of that community, you can rent a boat if you live on Bird Key and take it out of the marina right here. But these are all residential properties on Bird Key. These homes that are not on the water or on a canal are called garden homes. These are normally 3-4 bedroom homes. A lot of these are original to Florida, and when they started building up Bird Key, a lot of them though have been knocked down and have been rebuilt into gorgeous estates. There are quite a few waterfront properties on Bird Key. You'll see there's a canal system that runs through Bird Key. And then of course you have the Sarasota Bay and all of these spectacular homes where the views are just stunning. Okay, so we went past Bird Key, we drove around St. Armands, and we ended up in Lido Key. So if our family's going to the beach, this is the one that we go to. Lido is really great. It's right off of St. Armands, and all of this is beautiful sandy beaches. There's a lot of parking on Lido as well, so if you're coming to spend the day at the beach, it's usually, well, it depends on the time of year, but usually you can find parking on Lido. So this main road that runs down Lido is called Benjamin Franklin Drive, and it runs all the way down until the end of the key. Right here are condo buildings, and there are a few hotels here that run along the beach. Not many, but a few. But if you're looking to rent a condo, Lido is an amazing place to be. So a really great mix of condos that are on the water and have beautiful waterfront views. There's these neighborhoods of these homes that have a great feel, really easy to walk around Lido. All of the properties on Lido Beach are walkable to the beach. So if you own a property on Lido, you can easily walk to the beach from anywhere. At the southern end of Lido is one of our favorite places to take our boat. This is the South Lido Park. It's a little bit of a hidden gem. A lot of people don't know that it's down here, but if you keep driving down Benjamin Franklin Drive, you'll end up in a parking lot where this beautiful park is. There's a playground, beautiful restrooms here, and then on this side over here is this stretch of sand that a lot of people don't know exists, so it's a great way to spend a Saturday or a Sunday hanging out on South Lido. This is also a great place if you like to kayak or go on paddle boat rides or stand-up paddle boats. You can rent those. A lot of that takes place on Lido Key, and you can kayak your way through the mangroves over here, which is a great way to spend a weekend and explore what Lido Key has to offer. Okay, let's move on to our biggest key, which is Longboat Key. So you'll see that Longboat Key is all of this. It actually spans 2 different counties. Longboat Key is located in Sarasota County and Manatee County. Longboat Key has a really great atmosphere. It's really secluded, and it's got a bit of an upscale feel to it. There's actually only 2 ways on and off of Longboat Key. You come over the John Ringling Bridge and through St. Armands, or you come over the North Bridge, which is way up here in Bradenton. So there's only 2 ways on and off this island, but it spans all the way down the Gulf of Mexico. And like I said, it spans over 2 different counties. So getting around in Longboat can be a little interesting. It's got one main road that runs all the way up it. And if you get behind someone driving a little slower, you're gonna be stuck behind someone driving a little slower, which is okay when you're enjoying the scenery. So there are quite a few golf courses on Longboat Key. The one that's a little bit more to the south is beautiful. You should see the views when you are standing on these greens. This is called the Island Side course. And more up here to the north, this course is called the Harborside course. Both are spectacular. If you can find a tee time up there, please comment below that you've golfed at these golf courses and that you love them and how spectacular they are. Or what's your favorite golf course in Sarasota? We might be doing a video about it. We'll see. In Longboat, if you're looking at where real estate is on Longboat, this neighborhood right here are all canal front homes. So these are really fun. You'll find quite a range of houses, homes that were built in the 60s, the 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom on a canal, and ones that those have been knocked down and these beautiful 3-story homes, waterfront homes have been built. So a lot of canal front homes here on Longboat Key. There also are houses that are built right on the Gulf of Mexico. They are spectacular, as you can imagine. So Longboat Key is a really great place to be. There's golfing, there's shopping, there's restaurants. The beaches are spectacular, and like we talked about in our video that focused on living in the Keys, it has the most public beach accesses, so a great place to find yourself if you want to spend the day at the beach. Longboat Key is also really cool because it gives you access to Anna Maria Island, which is way up here to the north, another amazing spot to spend a day. Okay, so comment below if you have been to Siesta Key, which should be all of my friends from high school because I saw like 5 of you here just this year on spring break in Siesta Key. But Siesta Key is what we're known for. It's a world-renowned beach. It's normally ranked in the top 10 of beaches in the world, normally ranked as number 1 in the United States. So Siesta Key is fantastic, and this is what it looks like. So up here, there's actually 2 entrances to Siesta Key. The northern bridge is off of Siesta Drive, and there's a southern bridge, which is off of Stickney Point Road. So 2 ways on and off of Siesta Key. If you come in off the northern bridge and drive right down here, you'll end up in Siesta Key Village. This feels like Florida. It feels like vacation. This is where all the oyster shacks are and the restaurants and the stores and the ice cream spots. This is where on a Friday night you go find everyone that is sunburned and just loving life. So Siesta Key Village is a great place to vacation. If you keep coming down south, this is Siesta Key Beach. So when you see on the Travel Channel and they're talking about Siesta Key Beach, this is what they are talking about. This is where the sand is like quartz. It's got such a high quartz content that the sand never gets hot. Even when it's hot here in the summer, and it gets hot here in the summer, that sand stays nice and cool under your feet, and this is what they are talking about, the white sand beaches of Siesta Key. Right down here is a cool place. This is called Point of Rocks. Point of Rocks is really great for snorkeling and looking at underwater sea life. There's definitely some rocks and things under the water, so you'll see an abundance of sea life over here. So this is where we like to go and snorkel if we're going to spend some time in the water. The southernmost part of Siesta Key Beach is called Turtle Beach, which is right down in this area here. It's probably my daughter's favorite one because there's also a playground right here at Turtle Beach. So where do people live? When you live on Siesta Key, where's the real estate? It's really everywhere. There is real estate all up and down Siesta Key. Most of the waterfront homes here are condo communities, so you'll see a bunch of condo communities here. In this section here, there's a cluster of residential homes. These are stunning, stunning estate homes. And then in all of these streets up here, you'll find residential single family homes. Great canal system through Siesta Key. So you have a ton of options to have a waterfront home where you can keep your own boat up here in the canal system on Siesta Key. So the last key I want to talk about is Casey Key. Casey Key is our southernmost key that we're going to talk about, and the atmosphere here just feels different. It's really a private, secluded place. It is mostly residential, so mostly beautiful luxury estate homes. Casey Key is actually really skinny. So if you ever want to take a drive and just be awed by the amount of beautiful water around you, drive down Casey Key. So you enter it through right here and then you just drive right down here. There is a section of Casey Key where there are something called Gulf to Bay properties, which are really spectacular. Our team actually just sold one. There's only so many of these available, but what it means is your home sits on the bay side, but you actually have access directly to your own private deeded beach. So tons of waterfront estates on Casey Key. That being said, I don't know if you know, but David and I own a real estate team. We actually own the #1 selling real estate team in the area. So if you want to learn more about the downtown area and what this may mean for your family, please feel free to reach out. We'd love to connect with you.